Hello everyone, the Klaus here, and today guys I'm going to do a review on an Exo-Force alternative model released in 2006, but before that I want just to address one mistake I made in the yesterday's review. Remember that was about the laser sentry, and at the end of the review I showed you this model, but I made a little mistake because I forget this part right there, which is supposed to go here. And that's what the laser sentry is supposed to look like. So excuse me guys for the little mistake I made yesterday. I will really try to make no more mistakes in the forthcoming review. And that said, today I'm going to review the Science Strike alternative model. So the Science Strike looks like that, and his alternative model looks like that, and it's called the Stealth Wasp. So let's start to build. And I'm going first to really concentrate on the frame itself. So first, we're going to take these arms. Really notice how the arms are put, or in which angle they are put, because it's going to be quite important for the rest of this review. And also, the model is really the frame of the Stealth Wasp is entirely made of this type of arms with articulation joint. So it's quite important to see how these parts are put. So we're going to link these two parts thanks to a 2x4 plate, quite simple. We're going to put these studless plates here to put a little decoration, and then we're going to take these technique parts and put them in the pinholes. Quite simple. Time to move to the second frame part, which is this one, as you can see. So we're going once again to use two articulated arms part to make the frame. Once again, notice how they are put. So here we go, it's supposed to go like that. Notice the parts used right there, which will be useful to make the model taller. And also quite important, notice this part on the front, so well, you can also see this one here, but the important parts to notice are this one. So first, we're going to use two 1x2 little dark gray plates, and then we're going to use this bricks with pinholes, which is quite important because as you can see, we are going to put this little gray technique parts, which are going to be useful to link the pivot to the vehicle. So really important to notice these two little technique pieces and the fact that we're going to use these bricks. So now I'm going to link these two parts like that. Quite simple. But that's not the end of the frame, because now I'm going once again to take two articulated arms. So notice the model, this one got 6 studs, unlike this one which just got 4 studs. So it's quite important to notice. We're going once again to use two bricks, so this time it's two 1x6 white plates, as you can see right there. On this one, we're going to link these curved bricks and also these two black bricks. So quite important to notice. Then we're going to put some other hinges parts right there, thanks to the pinholes, the sword, and then these little gray parts thanks to these little gray technique pieces. Quite simple, I think, to understand. This one is going to be linked right there, like that. And the final part of the frame is going to be the rear wings, which are linked once again on some articulated arms. Notice this black one. So quite simple, you just put the wing on the brick and nothing more to put, no little parts or anything like that. It's quite simple. And then notice this light gray brick put here. It will be quite useful later on. Then I just put this part right here, like that. And the Stealth Wasp's frame is complete, as you can see. It's finished. Now it's time, of course, to cover the model with bricks and parts. And first, the side parts of the front element, the front section of the ship. So we're going to use this little brick, as you can see, with studs here and studs on the side and studs on top. We're going now to put these two bricks, so this little dark gray plate and this light gray one, and also then this black plate, which is quite special. Excuse me guys if my voice begins to glitch. That's happened with my old computer. So yes, like I said, we are going to use this black part with a pinhole. So important to notice that this is this part that we are going to use. I'm going to put this thing right there on this brick right here. This brick will be linked to these two ones thanks to these two parts, so a plate and a brick with two pinholes. And then the other thing to notice is that this part is linked thanks to this dark gray brick. It will be linked on these studs. And here you go. Simple as that. For the rest, I think it's quite simple to understand how the parts are linked. I'm going to put that on this side, and then I'm going to do the second side, which is exactly the same, except for the gray part, which was here, which is not here anymore because we're going to use a white part, this one, and on this part we're going to link these three pieces, both arms and this little radar dish and a little transparent part. Here we go. Now I'm going to link the front of the cockpit. Once again, it's going to be a L-shaped part with studs on top and studs on the side. On the side, I'm going to link this one, and then where the points of connection and the cockpit will be linked like right here. Excuse me, guys. Now it's time to cover these two sections. First, this one with this part, and notice that the black brick is this type of brick. We're going now to link this once again L-shaped part. On the sides, we're going to put some little pieces, and then on the top, this one. It will be linked. And well, it's quite, sometimes it's quite broken in your hand because it's an alternative model, so sometimes it's not, it's easy. It can be broken quite easily. But that doesn't really matter. I'm going to keep on. So, here we go. Yeah, we are good. So, I put the brick right here, and now I'm just going to put this part. Notice that this one, notice that we're going to use three little plates right there. So, these three ones will be linked here, and we're going to link them right there. And finally, the last part. Once again, this part plus a fin, but this time nothing here because, well, it's quite simple. We just have to link these parts together. And I think I made some mistake somewhere because I'm not supposed to have well, like that. Here you go, just add to put the hinges backward. And here you go, as you can see, it looks like that. So excuse me for this little mistakes, guys, but well, it happens sometimes. And well, the Stealth Wasp is finished. So just going to do the turnaround. And that's also composition size. Well, of course, in terms of articulations, there is not that much of articulations because, well, most of the hinges are put in a way to make the frame, to make the design of the frame. So the only things that can be considered to be moved are the wings, and you can put them the way you want. up or down on the sides without any problems. So we're going to put our little character's feet on the two light gray parts I mentioned, I mentioned earlier. And here we go. And that's all, guys, for the Stealth Wasp. So the only complaints I have with this alternative model are the fact that sometimes, as you have just seen, it's quite weak on some parts, so it can be broken quite easily. But well, it depends. But some parts are quite weak than are only weak in terms of construction, and also the fact that if you look on the sides, well, this part here is just quite ugly, obviously. But apart from that, it's a great little model, maybe even one of the best flying machines of the human's side, because well, it's really a compact design. It's got these fins and wings which goes everywhere, so it really pops out. Plus, well, like I said, the design is great. Yeah, excuse me, guys, but I'm not going to complicate myself. The design is great because it got many wings, many fins going in many directions. It quite looks like a little hedgehog because of the spins and the way the frame is made, the way the frame is built. Then the front part is really classy with all these parts, as you can see, which really makes the model complete and really bulkier, stronger. The weapons, the lasers, all the parts are linked. So obviously, apart some little problems of design if you look on the side and construction, because sometimes it just broke in your hands. Apart from that, it's a great, really a very good little flying machines from the humans, if you want my opinion, from the humans side, of course. Great colors, great design, overall really a nice shape overall, and well, that's all, guys. So a great shape, plus also it's not that hard to build, as you can see. There is some treacherous parts, sometimes it's hard to see which parts use, but apart from that, it's great and it's quite easy to build, so seriously, you can go on and build these things. And for those who are interested, well, here are the parts that remains after the build is finished, so not that much in fact. As you can see, of course, we haven't used the lighter bricks, but apart from that, it's mainly Technic bricks and maybe the cannon right there. But apart from that, well, it's mostly simple bricks, so I think nothing really which can be useful to make the model better. But once again, that's just my opinion, and I think maybe you will find with these parts what you want to make the model even better. But it's still really good like that. And I think that's all for this video, guys. So hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. I remind you that you can find you can find some useful links in the video description. So just read them. So for example, you have some gallery pictures of the model or the instruction of the Stealth Wasp if the video was not enough. And that's also. Check these links and see you tomorrow, I don't know, see you Friday for another alternative model video review. And that's also. Hope you enjoyed and see you later. Bye bye!